Hi students, today we will discuss a problem on a binomial theorem, that is, if the coefficient of x power 30 in the expansion of 1 plus 1 by x whole power 6 into 1 plus x square whole power 7 into 1 minus x cube whole power 8 is alpha, then modulus of alpha is equals to. Now coming to the question, then if you observe that, so in the first term you can take x LCM, right? Then it will be x plus 1 by x whole power 6, right? And the remaining terms as it is, that is 1 plus x square whole power 7 into 1 minus x cube whole power 8. Now that x power 6 you can separate, that is x plus 1 whole power 6 into 1 plus x square whole power 7 into 1 minus x cube whole power 8 divided by x power 6. So clearly, now coming to the question, we need to find the coefficient of x power 30, right? But in the division it is x power 6, so that you can focus clearly. We want x power 30, but the given question is divided by x power 6. So observe that. To make that, we need to coefficient of x power 36, because of already denominator x power 6 is there. So x power 36 in the expansion of x plus 1 whole power 6 into 1 plus x square whole power 7 into 1 minus x cube whole power 8. Then coming to the general terms of each and every term here, what is present binomial, x plus 1 whole power 6, what is the general term? 6c r, so 3 terms are there. I consider r1, x power r1, 7c r2, x square whole power r2, and here it is like 1 minus is there, no, so 8c r2 x power 3 whole power r3, yes. Then again minus is there, right? Minus outside, then it will be the constants are 6cr1, 7cr2 and 8cr3 and the minus 1 whole power r3 separate. Now clearly it is x power r1 plus 2r2 plus 3r3. So from this, r1 plus 2r2 plus 3r3 will be 36. Then only we will get the coefficient of x power 30 in the final result, right? So what it is, clearly r1 plus r2 plus 3r3 equal to 36. Now I have to do this one by using the case wise, right? So clearly if you observe this, 6cr1, 7cr2, 8cr3, now r1 should ranging from like less than or equal to 6, r2 is less than or equal to 7 and r3 is less than or equal to 8. It's from 6, 0 only. Every term starts with 0, but r1 has a limit, r2 has a limit and r3 has its own limit. For suppose r3 equal to 8, then r1 plus 2r2, right? Sorry, r1 plus 2r2 will be 3, 8, 24, then 12, right? r1 plus 2r2 equal to 12. Now coming to the case 1, r3 value we considered as 8. Okay, for suppose if r1 equals to 1, then it is not possible because of 2r2 equal to 11 you will get. So that I'll take even numbers like 0, 2, 4, 6. Up to that 6 only possible, right? Because of 2 into r2 is there. Yes. Now see this. r1 is 0, r2 is 6, r3 is 8, right? Coming to the coefficients, 6c0, 7c6, 8c8. So 6c0 is what? 1, 7c6 is nothing but 7 and 8c is nothing, 8c8 is nothing but 1. Now coming to that, 6c2, 7c5, 8c8. 6c2 is nothing but 15. 7c5 is also known as 7c2 is nothing but 21 and 8c8 is obviously 1. Now coming to that, 6c4 is nothing but 6c2 Yes, the remaining you can do as it is. Now it is about case 1. Now move on to the case 2. First, suppose if R3 equal to 7, right, then what will be R1 plus 2R2? 7, 21 minus 36, 36 minus 21, right? So it will be 15. Now coming to the tabular column, R3 is 7 anyway. So R1 value you have to consider odd value only because of it is 2R2, right? Yes, 1, 7, 7, 3, 6, 7, and it will be 5. If we consider 5, yeah, R1 value if you consider 2, see this, why I am not considering R1 equal to even number, then R2 value will get 13 by 2. It is impossible, right? So now move on to the 1, 3 is over. Now it is 5. So it is 5 and it is 7. Now coming to this also, I can just consider 0, 2, 4, 6. If I consider 1, see what will happen. 2R2 equal to 11, R2 equal to 11 by 2, which is impossible term, right? So that's why I didn't consider 1, 3, 5. Okay. Now move on to the question. Like here, R1, R2, R3. Yeah. Here it is odd. Now based on this, now I can write like 6C1, 7C7 and 8C7. So those values, if you find those values, it will be 6 into 8, because of 7C7 is nothing but 1 only. The second term is 20 into 7 into 8, and the third term is like 6 into 21 into 8. Okay, then for suppose again, if R3 7 we consider and we solve like that. Now for suppose if R3 equal to 6, now if we consider R3 equal to 6, see this, then what is R1 plus 2R2? This is 18, just like 18. Now, so that here also I need to consider R1 is even number only. So it is 4, yeah, 6. Why not 2? Here if you consider R1 equal to 2, for suppose 2R2 equal to what? 18 minus 6, 14. Yeah, that is a simplification finally. Now coming to the coefficient of that, x power 36 equals to, now then the middle term is 7, right? R3 value 7, so it is a negative, and the first case and the third case we need to add, and the middle values we need to subtract. So now move on that. So first case 7 in 7 plus, that is 15 into 21. The next value 15 into 35, and the last value 35, right? Yeah, 35. Middle values we need to subtract because of R3 is odd, so that minus of 6 into 8, 20 into 7 into 8, the second value, so we can take minus common. Next the third value is 6 into 21 into 8. Now in the third case we need to add because of R3 value is even number only, so that is 15 into 28 plus 7 into 28. So now after simplifying all these values, we'll get the answer in terms of minus 678. So they given this coefficient is alpha, we want modulus of alpha, right? That is 678. Thank you.